Hello you guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Really excited about today's video because today I filmed for you my date night evening glam makeup look and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's actually getting ready for Valentine's Day the other day and I was like, I really want to actually break down and share this date night routine with my YouTube audience. A lot of the products that I use are pretty similar to my everyday makeup routine, but that just goes to show when I find something that I love, I honestly really just stick to it because I know that it works. But it's also definitely a time when I love to play around with different eyeshadow looks and just test out new products. So I'm really excited to share this look with you guys, and if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then keep watching. Of course, I just started out with super hydrating skin prep. Even in nighttime glam, I love my makeup to just still look like my skin, just give very much a glow from within kind of look. So starting out with these eye masks, and these are the Peter Thomas Raw 24 karat gold eye mask. This is one of those products that I use day and night. The Saie Glowy Super Gel. It's honestly one of my favorite base products. So next up, I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Airbrush Primer. I do like to focus this a little bit more on the center of my face where I would typically get a little bit more oily throughout the night. So before I go ahead with my foundation, I really want to start by underpainting and adding a layer of warmth and bronze to my face. Recently picked up the Dior Forever contour stick. Today I'm using shade 02 Tan because it is such a hydrating, creamy product. It's really so good for this technique. I do want everything very like sculpted and lifted, but my goal with this underpainting technique is a little bit less about contouring necessarily. At least for me, it's more so about just like bringing warmth into the face before I go ahead and start my base makeup. For foundation, these are kind of the two that I am alternating between right now. The Dior foundation stick, I am in shade 2.5N. I'm just applying this directly onto the skin. Something that I love about this foundation so far, it is definitely a full coverage foundation, but it doesn't feel like thick or heavy on the skin. With my all-time favorite concealer, just love how like full coverage this concealer is. Pretty much all blended here. So taking my Saie cream bronzer, I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up the face a little bit. Nighttime makeup, you can kind of get away with contouring, not harshly, but just like a little bit more than maybe you would in daylight. Taking my Dior contour stick, taking this brush and just putting that directly on the product, tapping off the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. So now I'm going to set my under eyes. This is actually my new favorite powder. This is the One Size translucent setting powder. So good for under the eyes, I find specifically. I'll basically tap some of the loose powder into the lid, and taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to pick up some of that product and then tap the excess onto my hand, and then I'm going ahead and applying that directly under the eye. So while my powder is setting in, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. Go ahead and just dust away all of that excess powder that I put on earlier. I just finished applying my two favorite bronzers that I'm always honestly using in my base routine. The Charlotte Tilbury Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer and the NARS Laguna bronzer. Now I'm going to set my brows with the Glossier Boy Brow, and this is just in the clear shade just because my brows are on the lighter side with this Too Faced eyeshadow palette. So taking this Bare Minerals eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna go in with this sort of like bronze nude shade, sweeping that all over the lid. Okay, and then I'm taking my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Dior Backstage Eye Palette. So I'm gonna be taking this shade and this shade for my crease. If you are someone who is a little bit intimidated or just like not used to doing eyeshadow, this is like one of my all-time favorite eye products. This is the Armani Eye Tint. It is so easy to apply. So I'm applying this directly onto the lid. Today I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier eyeliner, and this is in the shade Smoke. I love this one. I think it applies on so easily. So this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm honestly just focusing that on the outer half of my eye and like smoking it out with my finger and dragging it up. I just did that very minimally. I honestly don't love like crazy eyeliner on me. So I recently started using this mascara and I'm honestly so obsessed with it. Lancome Idole Flutter Extension. I love how small and precise this brush is. It really does what it says. Like it lifts and just fans out the lashes so well. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. It depends on like the event or the night, how I'm feeling, but usually I love to apply individual half lash on the outer corner just for some like lift and volume. I'm gonna go ahead and apply one of these. Once those are on, I'm gonna actually go back in with a mascara. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is all really nicely blended. Okay, normally I would have done this earlier. I have no idea how I missed this step, but this is the Rhode blush and I love the shade Piggy. Now for my absolute favorite step. I feel like my makeup is not complete without this step. Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. I've also been loving using the Rhode lip shape. It comes with this little like blender on the end, so I honestly love like taking advantage of that when I use lip liner and just like blending everything out so that it's not too harsh. I'm gonna go in with the Rhode lip shape in the shade Twist. And if you guys watched my everyday makeup routine, this is really nothing new. I love to use the Rhode Pocket Blush as a little bit of like a lipstick. So I'm taking the shade Piggy, Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. And then I'm applying the Pat McGrath lip gloss, and this is in the shade Dare to Bear. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see the eye look. Okay, so now this is like my favorite part. I just kind of go in with any little finishing touches that I just feel like will elevate and enhance the makeup look. So today I'm gonna go in with this gorgeous Hourglass ambient lighting palette. This is just truly such a gorgeous palette. It's one of those steps that I feel like just takes the makeup to the next level. Sort of putting that basically everywhere, extra color back into the face and that kind of thing. I recently got this Too Faced blush, so I think I'm going to try this out as well. It's just this gorgeous baby pink blush. I love this color blush. Just as like a little bit of extra little pop of blush. I'm going to go back in with a really light pressed powder, and this one is the NARS translucent light reflecting powder, and this packaging is so cute. It's like limited edition for Valentine's Day. I thought it was so cute. Really just putting this on the areas that I want to brighten and just give a little bit of like a final set. So that is how I achieve my date night makeup look. If you guys are interested in seeing any other specific makeup videos, please let me know in the comments, and let me know, of course, if you try out any of these products that I have used today. As always, all of the products that I'm using will be linked below in the description so that you can check them out if you're on the hunt for any new products. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful. I will see you guys very soon in my next video.